and older going online. This demographic increasingly relies on the internet for social connections, information, and entertainment, highlighting the necessity of robust online safety practices, okay? So you see those seniors on the screen? I am responsible for making sure that they not only learn this information, but they stay safe, okay? I've helped multiple people in this video, and these are all ECPL seniors. They're very supportive, okay? And I gotta watch out for them, as well as Chanel, as well as Mr. Hill, okay? Okay, balancing benefits and risks. While the internet offers many benefits, such as convenience and information access, it also presents various risks, including scams and privacy concerns. Seniors must balance these factors by adopting safe online behaviors to protect themselves. Again, I want you online, we want you online, because we know a lot of times the paper applications, they're going away. And a lot of you all come to me, and you know, they minimize how much paper is in the world, you know? So we want you all to be able to know and use these things, but again, I'm just highlighting that everything has a risk, okay? Let's get into some common threats online.
Okay. Understanding common online threats is crucial for seniors to protect themselves from fraud, identity theft, and other risks in the digital space. Awareness of these issues can significantly reduce vulnerability and enhance online safety.
Okay, so we're gonna get into some of the common online threats.
Types of scams, fraud, and identity theft. Fraud and identity theft are prevalent online scams targeting seniors. Victims often receive unsolicited offers leading to financial loss and personal data exposure. According to the FBI, over $2.2 billion were lost by individuals in 2021 due to such scams.
Okay, now I want to emphasize this. So we left this quote in here upon doing research because this was back in 2021, okay? So let's keep in mind that's $2.2 lost due to scams, specifically online scams.
Fake websites and emails. Seniors face risk from fake websites and phishing emails designed to look legitimate. These scams can trick individuals into entering sensitive information, resulting in data breaches. Always scrutinize website URLs and emails addresses for authenticity to avoid falling victim.
So we know it's fake emails out there, it's fake websites out there. And if you did know, now you know, okay? They come disguised. I mean, it's no different than a lot of junk mail. They send you a lot of mails, and then you'll see a message, and it'll say you won $1 million Canadian dollars, but you gotta send them $500. Stuff like that is what we're looking for, okay? It's always seemed too good to be true. I have to tell people, when I used to work in the bank, I have to tell people, did you play the Canadian lottery? Is this something that you actually played? Because if not, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but $1 million Canadian dollars? I don't think so, okay?
Fake pop-up links. You can click on a continue or next button, which will take you to a page that looks like this.
Okay, so I wanted this to be in here because I have some people in the audience, and I will not point no people out, who have had this pop up on the computer at home and in here, okay? I've been able to see it or hear it from the home perspective. I've been able to see this. But this is how good some scams can look.
Your computer has been locked up. Your IP address was used without your knowledge or consent to visit websites that contains identity theft virus. To unlock the computer, please call support immediately. Please do not attempt to shut down or restart your computer. Doing that may lead to data loss and identity theft. The computer lock is aimed to stop illegal activity. Please call our support immediately.
Again, you see that? Don't cut off your computer. Don't restart it, because it could be data loss. We don't want data loss. We don't want our pictures gone, right? We don't want identity theft. They have a legitimate number, right? Got the number. We have the Windows icon. Windows. So this looks very legitimate. I have people that tell me, Troy, somebody is hacking into my computer, and it's this. This is what a scam can look like, and how this will pop up on your screen is if you accidentally click something. So they disguise it as a next button. It may be a legitimate next button on the bottom of the page, but it'll be all green or it'll look distinctive where you think, oh, this is the next button I hit, and you'll get something to pop up like this, okay? So again, this is a scam. If you see something like this and it's urgently telling you to call them, no. When we have trouble with anything in life, what we do, we call customer service. They don't never really tell you, hey, call us real quick because this is identity theft. We don't, okay? So again, don't let stuff like this scare you. If anything, close your computer. You can call, you can bring, if it's a laptop, you can bring it up. We can look at it and compare it and see if it's legitimate. But 9 times out of 10, anything that looks urgent like this, we want to be on the watch for, okay?
Excuse me, can I ask a question?
Absolutely.
So if you push the deny button, won't it just go off your computer?
No, so that specific pop-up scam hack, that locks your computer in. So sometimes you might be hitting everything on the keyboard, you're trying to click out of it, and it does not get you out of it. In cases like that, you want to hit the escape button, and you want to hit the exit completely out the window. We're going to be passing out some handheld guides for you all. It's going to have that same information in there, okay?
Unsecure passwords and accounts. Using weak or common passwords increases vulnerability to account takeovers. Many seniors use the same password across multiple accounts, making them easy targets for hackers. Implementing strong, unique passwords and considering the use of a password manager can enhance security.
Okay, so again, I like to give all the information, and then I like to tell you my preference, okay? With my experience working with my seniors in my community. Yes, we want a strong and unique password, but if you have a password for 2 accounts, the same one, I'm okay with that, because you want to know why? Repetition is the father of memory. And I have more people forgetting their passwords every day than getting hacked, okay? So you want to make something unique. You want to make something that you can remember, but you don't have to have 50 different passwords and then come into the library asking me and Chanel to remember the one you made for Facebook, okay? Because we deal with so many passwords today. Okay, this is ways to protect yourself from phone and email scams. Phone and email scams pose significant risks, particularly for seniors who may not be familiar with the tactics used. Understanding these threats is essential for safeguarding personal information and financial security. Understanding robocalls and phone scams. So, do anybody ever get a whole bunch of calls and it's promised you anything? It's promised you a free night at the Marriott, or it's something that has nothing to do with a bill collector? Anybody ever get them?
Yes.
Okay, me too. Okay, and sometimes they're disguised to look like you won something. So maybe you won a free 3-night cruise to the Bahamas, even though you never entered the drawing. You never entered the Bahama drawing, but let's say, for example, you did. You may get a call like that, okay? Robocalls are automated phone calls that deliver recorded messages, often promoting scams or fraudulent offers. Scammers use these calls to trick recipients into providing personal information or making payments under false pretenses. Recognizing these calls allows individuals to protect themselves from potential fraud. Now, this one was, I'm not sure if any of you all have gotten this call before, but this next clip I want to play, let's listen to it.
There's a robocall scam going around that's scaring people into handing over money and personal information by telling them their social security number is suspended. Investigative reporter Emily Sinovic is here with what you need to know about this. Emily?
Yeah, bro, this is one of the more aggressive scams I've come across because I personally got 4 robophone calls just yesterday The same scam, all four. The scam popped up first last summer, but it's making a strong comeback. Not coincidentally, around tax filing time. Now, I didn't answer the 4 calls I received, but here's the voicemail call log. All phone numbers that look legit, all from the New York State area, and all left the following voicemail.
This call is from the Department of Social Security Administration. The reason you have received this phone call from our department is to inform you that we just suspend your Social Security number because we found some suspicious activity. So if you want to know about this case, just press 1. Thank you.
Basically, they're trying to get you to reveal your Social Security number, sometimes asking you to pay to reactivate it. Well, the Federal Trade Commission came out with a statement reminding everybody Social Security numbers are never, ever suspended, and you never will be asked to pay to get one. We've got a link to the FTC site where they want you to report these calls. Just go to our website at kctv5.com. Back to you.
Some stuff like that, okay? Now, it may look funny, and it may look like this stuff we should be smarter than this, but I've seen people lost money from stuff like this. I've seen people believe stuff like this. And just a reminder, no, your Social Security cannot be suspended, okay? That's not the thing, but again, it's always a fear. It's always some type of fear that they want to put in you all to kind of force you to press number 1 and get them to get your data, okay? Identifying phishing emails. Phishing emails are designed to appear legitimate, but are intended to trick recipients into sharing sensitive information. Common signs include misspellings, suspicious links, and urgent requests for action. Recognizing these indicators is key to avoiding scams that can compromise personal data. So we inserted an email that's a phishing email that's designed to steal your information. So let's go through that one. Okay, some stuff was changed out, okay? But from local library to Benjamin Ferris, subject library account. If you, one of my students, you probably seen this before. Let's read it. Dar Benjamin Ferris. Dar, okay? Your library account is expiring soon. To continue to have access to the library service, you must reactivate your account. Go to centrallibrary.org to log in. Log into your account to activate it. If you do not reactivate your account in 5 days, it will close permanently. So can anybody say out loud, what's some things that you saying in this that you know, no, something is wrong with this? Spelling and grammar. A lot of them, I don't know why, they happen to be foreign. Okay, they're trying to do whatever they can. And as you can see, stuff like this, I'm not scared of my library account closing. I'm scared of your grammar. I'm scared of how you spelling things. I barely could even read this email, but it's got people, you know? So that's things to look out for. Another thing to point out is urgent. If you do not reactivate your account in 5 days, it will close permanently. They always drop a little ounce of fear. They want you to be like, oh my God, I just gotta put this in because I don't want to lose my library account. I come to Troy seminars, I go to Miss Cook classes, I do all this stuff. So no, I need my library account. Let me go ahead and click on this suspicious link. Let me go ahead and click on it. Protect yourself from phishing. To safeguard against phishing attempts, hover over links to check their destination before clicking. Always verify the sender's email address and be wary of requests for sensitive information. Recognizing suspicious elements can significantly reduce the risk to falling victim to these scams. So number 1, we're checking, is everything spelled correctly? Number 2, is this a legitimate email? Number 3, is it something that's urgent? Is it something that they're trying to force me to provide information for? Them are your biggest signs to prevent fraud and scams to happening to you, okay?
Emerging technology risks. Seniors face rising threats from emerging technologies, particularly with AI and social media. Understanding these risks is crucial to staying safe online. Recognizing AI scams. AI scams leverage sophisticated technology to mimic genuine voices and videos. Scammers create fake messages, calls, or videos to deceive individuals into providing personal information or money. Being aware of the technology used in these scams is essential for prevention.
Okay, so a lot of these scams have been now. Robocalls, nothing new. Junk mail, nothing new. A lot of this stuff is nothing new, but AI on the rise. This is one of the reasons me and Chanel wanted y'all to urgently come out and see this, because AI is scary. Not saying it's not defeatable, but it is something that's scary, okay? Because the way technology is moving, we're gonna look at the next clip.
They are getting more sophisticated and more believable. Scam artists are now using AI to clone voices to trick unsuspecting victims. CBS's Carter Evans takes a look at this frightening new technology in our continuing series, The Age of AI.
Jennifer DeStefano will never forget the frantic call she got from her 15-year-old daughter, Brianna.
And she was, Mommy's bad, I'm happy, help me, help me, help me. And this man gets on, very aggressive, listen here, I have your daughter, and then that's when I went into panic mode.
The man demanded $1 million.
I said that was impossible, so then he came up with a $50,000.
She never paid the money and would soon learn the call was a popular AI scam. New software can recreate the voices of loved ones in distress, and scammers use that to ask for large sums of money.
This man comes on the phone. He said, you're going to give me $5,000.
I heard our daughter on the phone. Like, it was unmistakably her.
Americans lost nearly $9 billion to fraud last year alone, up more than 150% in just 2 years.
Younger people experience fraud and fraud losses more often than older people. But since that older adult who has so much to lose.
Cybersecurity expert Pete Nicoletti created My Voice from old news reports online. What you're about to hear is something I never said.
Hey, this is Carter. I need your credit card number right now.
I mean, that really sounded like me.
It is you. It's cloned you. It's AI Carter.
To test it out, we call my mother.
Hey, I'm about to do an interview, but I have a quick question. I need you to text me your driver's license number as soon as you can.
She fell for the fake voice.
I feel terrible.
You just scammed my mom. Did you just get a call from me?
Asking for my driver's license number?
Yes. That was an AI-generated voice.
Oh, God. Carter, that's scary. Is this the real you now?
This is the real me now.
We live in a post-real society. You can't trust the voice, you can't trust the photo, and you can't trust the video anymore.
Our voice is like a fingerprint, and that's that unique fingerprint that's being exploited and weaponized. It has to stop.
And Nora, the technology is really improving. Soon, scammers will be able to react instantly to anything you say by converting their voice into the voice of your loved one in real time.
Carter, this is scary stuff, really eye-opening. So what can people do to protect themselves?
Well, there's a couple of things you can do right away, and the first thing is to create a safe word that only your family is going to know. Secondly, you want to make your social media accounts private. Don't give that information away to potential scammers to use against you. And finally, if you get one of these calls, hang up, call them back, make sure they're really in trouble.
Carter Evans, thank you.
Again, and now that's just with a phone call. I've seen it done with video. I've seen them take a person's picture off their Facebook. This happened to one of my best friends. They pretended to be her cousin, and they sent the video, and she said, "It's really me, girl, it's legit." She sent it to her, but that was all AI. The lady, her cousin, never sent the message before. So this can happen with phones. This can happen with video. Always, in this society now, we have to really question everything. We have to. It was the reason why, that even the Godzilla movie, sometimes that can look real. They found a way to put it into scams, okay? So stuff like that. I love how he said, call them back. If it coming from another number and it sound like your son and he just in an emergency, make sure he in the emergency. I know that's kind of hard or crazy to say, but we want to verify. We don't just want to give money, especially if it's an urgent money fund. Like, oh my God, Mom, help me. I need $500 for my car right now. Okay, well, son, I'm gonna hang up. I'm gonna call you right back on the cell phone because this is from a out of town number that's not you. So let me hang up real quick. I'm gonna call you back and make sure that you really in trouble. If they're really in trouble, they gonna answer the phone right back, right? Well, I need $500. I'm gonna sit right there on the phone. But wait. So just be very careful, okay? Always question everything. Okay, social media safety. This is my favorite one. This is the one I see most common happen in East Cleveland Public Library, okay? Social media platforms can expose users to various threats, including identity theft and scams. Seniors should be cautious about their online interactions, ensuring that they only connect with trusted individuals and avoid oversharing personal information. Identifying fake friend requests. Fake friend requests often originate from scammers seeking to exploit social connections. Recognizing suspicious profiles, such as with few friends or incomplete information, is crucial into preventing and maintaining online safety, okay? And this can come from anywhere. This can come from Beyonce. This can come from your cousin. And so many times, I have a fake friend request from Chanel, and I'll be like, well, I follow a real Chanel, and this Chanel has 3 friends that asking me for about $30 for gas money, just to make something up. I'm gonna notice something that's wrong. I'm gonna reach out to Chanel. They don't think that you will reach out. They do not think that you will reach out, and that's how a lot of the time this scam works, okay? So reach out and just verify, just double check. Hey Chanel, you really need $30? Because if you don't need it, I'm not gonna give it to you, okay? And I'm gonna get into something on how you can be easier to detect fake from real profiles, okay? Let's look at this. This is Morris Chestnut, a well-renowned actor. He's been around for a long time, and y'all know this, okay? So when you have a legitimate person, you got Morris Chestnut, things to look for, a blue verification check, okay? This lets us know that this is 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, the real Morris Chestnut, okay? He has 5.4 million followers. Again, this is an actor that's known all over the world, okay? He don't have 100 friends. He has 5.4 million followers, okay? He only following 169 people because they can't follow the world, right? He has tagged all his other social media. So maybe you're not a Facebook person, but maybe you're more of a Twitter person, or you're more of an Instagram person. This is kind of how it's set up. It's nothing weird looking. Everything is on focus. Everything is picture perfect. We see the verification symbols. This is Morris Chestnut's actual Facebook. Let's get into Morris Chestnut 2.0. Okay, so this is Morris Chestnut _324. Okay. He has 18 friends, if you can't see that. 18 friends. Morris Chestnut, a world-renowned actor, has 18 friends. And you know what's so funny? I just searched this. This wasn't given to me. I searched this. He has repetitive pictures all throughout his photos. And let's get into his post that's just from June 23 of this year. Let's get into his post. One thing that I always pray to God is to be loved from now till death calls my name. I'll love my sweet fans forever and always, even to the young ones. Be, and that's not me repeating myself. Be loved to you if you know you love my way. If you know you love my way. What? Save me, not send, save me a direct message on this page, and I'll reply back to you, okay, as a beloved fan of mine. This looks funny. This gets people. Me and Chanel have met a man, swear to God, he came up to me, he said, Troy, you know I've been talking to Halle Berry, right? You, sir? You've been talking to Halle Berry with millions of dollars, millions of followers, and millions of options? Yeah, man. You know, she real nice. And Taraji P. Henson. You got both of them? All right, let me see. So, you know, suspicion comes into my head. So I said, okay, let me see. I go on his Facebook, he talking to him, yeah, hey, you a beloved fan of mine and all this other stuff. Can you cash at me $40? Millionaire actress Halle Berry needs you to send her $40, and guess what he did? He sent her $40.
Wow.
I guess the man always got to be the man, right? He got to show her, I have $40. This is something that would legitimately happen. And even though I told him, I said, well, see how I say Halle Berry fans? See how it's not just Halle Berry? It say fans at the end?
Right.
Sir, that's probably legitimately not Halle Berry. And this guy, he didn't want to believe me. He thought I was trying to take away his Halle Berry that's asking for $40 for gas and groceries. Okay? So again, if it's too good to be true, you all, it normally is. He's been sending all these celebrities like Taraji P, Halle Berry, they don't got $40? They don't have $100? What they do? They need to get in the movie. What are they doing? It makes them know, never mind. So please, for you all, don't put yourself in a predicament like this. Me, Chanel, and Mr. Hill are always available for you to come and ask us, hey, Morris Chestnut, he slid in my DMs, but he asking for $50, okay? Now, Morris Chestnut is alive. Let's get into a scam for somebody who's no longer with us today, okay? This is a legitimate scam too, and people have lost money from what I'm about to show you. Michael_Jackson 704815. He has 3 followers in one post. His message says, hey, it's Michael Jackson. I'm messaging you from a private account. I'm not really dead. Can you cash at me $600 so I can come back to the United States and put out more music? Michael Jackson needs $600, even if he is gone or he is in a private account and not really dead. You need $600? People have fell for that. And this is beyond me. Like, maybe us in here, we know we wouldn't fall for this, but people fall for this stuff time and time again. Michael Jackson, sir, as a person who grew up to your music and who would do the Thriller dance on the stage right now, I'm not sending you $600 of my hard-earned dollars. You better go moonwalk or do what you gotta do to raise the money. I'm not sending $600 of my hard-earned money. But this is exactly what it can look like, okay? Scams are scams, and they always look similar to this, okay?
Strengthening your security. Implementing robust security measures is essential for online safety.